Kyle Hendricks, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low threes, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Here's Nolan Arenado, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And we are underway from Wrigley as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one.
First pitch, 6:15.
The 1-0. Lifted in the air to center field. Marisnick is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
Now a chance to look at the starting nine for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I'm looking for a big performance from Nolan Arenado. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
Pops this one up. Baez onto the grass. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting third, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now the pitch.
Ball one, no strikes.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Marisnick is under it. And that's the third out. So a fairly painless top of the first. It's the Cardinals nothing. Cubs coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Jack Flaherty is on the mound for the Cardinals. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3, but if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Here's Chris Bryant now, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough.
Bryant.
And now the first pitch. So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the corner a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late, had no chance to put that ball in play.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He comes in with that average down in the 240s, 10 home runs and 25 driven in. The windup and the 0-1. This pitch is popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Contreras swings, and this is well hit to left. And it's gone. A solo shot that time for Wilson Contreras. Number 11 for him on the season. And the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with a resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
Here's Javier Baez.
Not shortstop.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Baez has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate, it's incredibly strong, certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch.
Yeah, anybody that has the ability to go to their backhand and to absolutely fire a cannon across the infield is a huge asset to have.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 6 home runs and 21 driven in. One and one, the count to the Cubs' first baseman.
1-1.
Two balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 is a fastball that misses. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Batting fifth, the center fielder.
Here's Jake Marisnick. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's set and the pitch. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
1-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike, count.
Rizzo is off of first with 2 away. Counts even at 2-2 to Marisnick. The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
3-2 pitch. Gets him looking up around the letters. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Second inning coming up, and the Cubs have an early 1-0 lead. Now at the plate here is Tyler O'Neill. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway. first pitch of the AB now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball, action time.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not to say complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
That brings in Tommy Edman as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. The numbers on the year, 272. 4 home runs, 18 driven in. Now the 1-0 misses for the second ball.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Two-0 count, the pitch. Line towards center field. And that's in there, base hit.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
Stepping in now, Dylan Carlson, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He'll come in here at 259. 5 homers, 26 RBIs. The 1-0 hit hard down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. First and second here with nobody out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. There's Sogard for 1, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 1-1 taken, strike 2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Count remains 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
You got a full count. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. 1 ball, no strikes the count. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The 2-0.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Fouled away. Here's the 2-2. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Last half of the second set to go, and in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson.
Jock Peterson.
First pitch on its way. Peterson starts the day as the 2nd leading vote getter amongst left fielders in All-Star balloting, so we may see him be honored as such this year.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that All-Star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in 2nd place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
Now the 1-1 pitch is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fouled off.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Now a a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
Here's Eric Sogard. Line drive, base hit.
Batting 8th, the right fielder, Jason.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Hayward, or often just J-Hay. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. To second for 1, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Definitely a risky and aggressive play for the pitcher there, but he made it work out. They practiced plays like that a lot in spring training, so it paid off this time.
So 2 down and a runner at first, and the pitcher Kyle Hendricks will be the next to bat. From the belt, the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
The 0-1 on its way. Popped him up. DeYoung has got it, and the side is retired. Cubs strand 1. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Now it'll be Jack Flaherty. 9-1-2 due up.
The pitcher, Jack Flaherty.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Chance here for Sogard at second. Scooped up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one another. So it's back to the top of the order now, and in next it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. Now the first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Waiting on deck, there's Yadi Molina. Line hard into left. Peterson is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
Up next, Yadier Molina. He flew out in his last AB. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. 2 out, nobody on. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Two balls and a strike to Molina.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1 is in there for the second strike. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And Hayward will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. It remains 1-0. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant.
For the Cubs, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
First pitch of the AB now.
Count 1-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
2-0. Sent on the ground out to second. DeYoung's got it, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Wilson Contreras.
So 1 out and nobody aboard, and Wilson Contreras digs in at the plate.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed.
Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Just low that time with the heavy sinker as it's ruled ball 3.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Boy, oh boy,
The batter,
that's a
number
tough
9.
one for the pitcher.
Shortstop,
He's definitely wondering
Javier.
where the heck was that pitch.
Javier.
I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Ready now is Javier Baez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Contreras, base runner at first with 1 out. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. Two balls and a strike to Javi Baez. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with 1 away.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. From the stretch. Grounded up the first baseline. Fielded by Goldschmidt to second for 1. On to Goldschmidt, and it's in time. A double play, and the side is retired. Couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. New inning set to get underway, and stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Here it comes. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Three and 1.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Down the left field line and deep. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Now the payoff pitch home. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Marisnick is right there, 1 down.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
1 man gone for the Cardinals in the 4th, and into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Strike taken. Good pitch on the lower part of the zone. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. And it's fouled away. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single.
Boy, that's what wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
Standing in now, Tommy Edman. He collected a base hit his first time up. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And this one's in the dirt.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
So now to the plate, Dylan Carlson, pulled toward right center field. After it is Marisnick. He's got it, a great running play, and that'll retire the side. One left for the Cardinals. They trail this one 1-0. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi. So in now for Chicago, Jake Marisnick. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish. Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
Here's the pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Misses, ball 2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Here's Jock Peterson now. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Carpenter is there. 2 gone.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Eric Sogard.
So the next to bat will be Eric Sogard. He singled first time up. And now a pitch on the way. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. Long run, but he gets there to track this one down, and a very nicely recorded out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they're up 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Thank you, Heidi. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Matt Carpenter. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. In there, strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base.
I mean, that had to feel amazing right there. I know it's only a single, but when you're walking to the plate and you're not even hitting your weight, to see that batting average go up had to put a smile on his face.
So Paul DeYoung digs in next. Oh, right back to him on the mound. There's one. On to Rizzo at first, and they get them both.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
Into the box, Jack Flaherty. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Hayward coming on. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. They still trail 1-0. Here's Jason Hayward now. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
And the pitch.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
There's the knuckle curve laid off, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
The 3-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
And now the Cubs pitcher, Kyle Hendricks. A textbook sack bunt situation here. Now the first pitch. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Now batting, the third baseman, Red.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. First delivery to him.
Count 1-0. Ball.
2-0 count. The pitch. Hayward, the runner at second with 1 away. Pops this one up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson.
So now to the plate, Wilson Contreras, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
Count now, a ball and a strike. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. One and two. Here it is.
Strike count 2 and 2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 pitch. Fouled away. The 2-2. Fouled off.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
He's set. The 2-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs. They lead it 1-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Nolan Arenado. First offering.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
And it's quickly 0-2. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Two balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado. Here now the 2-2. Hit in the air to straightaway center. After it is Marisnick. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The catcher, number 4,
Yadi Molina digging in now. And now the first pitch.
1-0.
On its way is pitch number 75. A bouncer up the middle. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
So 2 gone now in the St. Louis half of the 6th, and that'll bring up the big bat of Paul Goldschmidt. First pitch of the AB on its way. And that's in there for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. Hayward coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Hey, you know what? you could slowly start to see that batter leak out over the plate. That was 3 straight pitches on the outer half, and he was able to dive out there and get an opposite field single. Nice job.
Into the box now, Tyler O'Neill. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And it's fouled away.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Lifted down the line in left. Peterson has a read on it. And that ends the inning. Cards leave 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Javier Baez. First offering on its way. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both the lefty and a right-hander have stood up. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
At the plate now, Anthony Rizzo, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He was a double play victim last time around. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Into the bleachers and gone. Solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
At the plate, Jake Marisnick. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch, strike 2.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a chance for Goldschmidt over at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. 2 out, nobody on. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Here comes the 1-2.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. It's now 2-0 Chicago.
Leading off the St. Louis, the shortstop, Edman.
First pitch on its way. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
3 balls and a strike to the Cardinals shortstop.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
Digging in next, Dylan Carlson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
Inside, ball 1.
Edman aboard here at first with nobody out. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Now a move over to first, and the runner will get back standing. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Here's Matt Carpenter. And it's grounded just foul down the line. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. The next 0-2. Misses. That's ball one. A bouncer to the left side, and that's through for a hit. So the top of the seventh isn't over yet after the 2-out base hit. It's like magic or something. He's given up a boatload of hits, but they haven't been able to chase a runner home.
Yeah, he's got the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
Standing in now, Paul DeYoung, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. That evens it up 1-1. 2 out with a man at first. Again, another foul ball. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 1 left for the Cardinals. They're down 2-0. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Tyler Webb will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Edmundo Sosa is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. At the plate now is Eric Sogard, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Second baseman, Eric Sogard.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Pull, that's inside.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
1 strike.
Yeah, he just wasn't on time right there. Front foot not down in time. Nothing happens before the front foot can get down.
Left side, but well fouled. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
In now, Jason Hayward. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he fouls this one off. Oh, and 2, here it is. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
1 out, nobody on. Counts even to Hayward, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
2-2 is a changeup that misses. 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Fouled away. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Up next for the Cubs, the pitcher.
So here now is the pitcher, Kyle Hendricks. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Here's the first pitch to him. And they'll try and play for one here as he gets this one down. The second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 8th inning coming up. The Cubs lead this one 2-0. So here is Edmundo Sosa, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game could still turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going.
Grounded softly down the line toward first, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a line drive. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 1-0 pitch on the way.
Oh, that's out.
These are the moments that don't always show up on the highlight film right here. Big spot. They have a chance right here. This guy mixes in a knock. They have a chance to get right back in this game. If not, if he grounds into a double play, it's pretty much over.
On to first, and the rally ends just as quickly as it began. 2 away now here in the 8th. So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Yadier Molina. First pitch on its way. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
2 out, nobody on. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Hit hard on the ground towards second. A dive. He's got it. It's there. He got him. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Daniel Ponce de Leon is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 32.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point.
Chris Bryant.
And now the first pitch.
That's a ball.
Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. And he swings right through it there. 2-1.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
2-2.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is on the ground over to first. Taken in by Goldschmidt, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier Baez.
And that brings up Javi Baez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Cubs are down in order, but they hold a 2-0 lead. All set to start the 9th in this one, and stepping in the long ball threat, Paul Goldschmidt. Here's the first pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Sogard ranging to his right. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
Hey, you know what, Dero, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out of the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
Craig Kimbrell takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. So now to the plate, Tyler O'Neill, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
The 2-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. fouled off. Goldschmidt gets his lead at first, nobody out. Two-two pitch is fouled away. Kimbrel's ready. Here it comes. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring in Tommy Edman. He's set. Here it comes.
Nope, that's the ball.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn two, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hayward has a read on it, makes the play, and there are two gone now.
The right fielder, Dylan Carlson.
Next to dig in, Dylan Carlson. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. Two out here in the ninth. First pitch coming. Here it is. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
And it's fouled away. And now the crowd, estimated at over 29,000, come to their feet. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Cubbies jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Kyle Hendricks earns his 8th victory of the season. Jack Flaherty pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Craig Kimbrel records the save, his 16th of the season. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching